What your 4 second skins is about you, let's get into it.
You just like to keep things simple. I mean, you want to be different, but you don't want to actually stand out too much. Very good skin choice. You probably thought you were smart for equipping this skin, but honestly it looks stupid and everyone gets it. There's not like a single person in the world who runs this skin. I mean, it's literally just the noob except slightly different colors that change nothing. You got bad skin choice, bro. You're just an item asylum fan. There's nothing more to it. I mean, there's no reason you would run the skin without being a fan of it. Now you think you're hip and cool because the skin looks slightly different. It has a cool hat, guys. Look, has a cool bandage, but no, the skin is ass and you look stupid. You look like you're 12 years old. Alright, this skin is not bad at all. Most people who are playing this skin are either decent or good at the game, so I'll give it to you. You want to look different, but also it's not too distracting or anything. I like it. You're pretty good at the game. Now, there's two things here. You were either enticed by his fancy suit and he looked cool, or you played him because you're actually good at the game, because only good players play his skin. This shit is amazing. It's peak. Not gonna lie, if you use his skin, you're pretty chill. You don't really care if you lose or win. It's all fun games in the end, and I respect that. Now, this is the best noob skin. It's funny as hell, and it's stupid and obnoxious. How can you not like the skin? Yeah, this skin is just basic, and you're probably also basic. You want it to be simple. Or you're a fan of this game, which, I mean, there's like 2 people. Now, you were actually good. Or you're like 16 or over. Because this skin, you gotta have some refined taste to equip the skin. Classic skins are a W. This is one of the best. Alright, so either you have a good avatar, and this skin looks sick and it actually fits you, or you have a horrible avatar and you need to take off the skin now, because this only works if you have good avatars. Please! Don't have bad avatars. You probably just bought VIP to wear the skin, and you're probably never going to wear it again, as it has this dumb VIP text on your chest saying, "Ooh, look, I spent $5 on the game." You just randomly got this skin as a newbie, and you have no idea what it is, so you equipped it. You stuck with it, and now you have the Turbo Builder Club hat. You still think the skin is mid, but you're going to wear it despite. You're pretty disappointed because there's not much of a change from milestones 1 through 3, but you're going to keep wearing it. You are furious. This skin looks exactly the same as the VIP skin, and now you're wondering why you didn't just buy VIP at the start to have the skin. But hey, at least if people can tell the difference, they know that you're a pro at noob. You just want everyone to know you're a cute little kitten. The skin is horrible, man. Why would you run it? Another one of those shit-ass dude skins. You don't really care if you win or lose, and honestly, you're just there to have fun. You love to claim how people are drinking your milk, and honestly, you always miss every single milk throw. But hey, it's a cool skin. So you probably picked this skin because you want it to be the retro skin, but you didn't want to have the sound effect and the animations. You thought this looked cool in the picture, which it does, but when you played it in game, it didn't really look the same. This is honestly a pretty good skin. You just want it to look cool, but also not too flashy. And it works. Now this skin is amazing. Seriously, you embody the picture of a manager. You carry the team and you make sure everyone's healed up. You're a pretty good player, and on top of that, you love to win. Now you thought this skin looked cool, and you probably still do think the skin looks cool, but honestly it's quite lame, and you don't really care about anyone. You're probably not going to heal most of the match, and you're just going to do a whole bunch of generators, then dance in a corner. You like skins that have sound effects, and this one has one, and it's very good too. Great skin. Well, you also like to play the game for fun, and it's most likely you're a girl, you're a boy who thinks that being cute is funny. But there's a big difference. You are horrible at this game, and you cannot throw a pizza for the love of your life. Dude, I've seen like 3 people run this skin, and honestly, all I have to say is if you run the skin, you're just a normal ass dude. There's nothing to say. You probably got this out of nowhere and just equipped it, and realized, wait, this is drippy. You stuck with playing Elliot to see the next milestone and realized, wait, this is even drippier. You were a little disappointed that this one wasn't more, but hey, you still equipped it, hoping the next one would be better. And oh boy, did the next one deliver. You love this skin, and you will only play this skin as Elliot. Once you get this skin, you will never play another Elliot skin. You love the trail, and you think you're all that. In reality, most of the time you are all that. You're a force to be reckoned with. But around 20% of these players are absolutely horrible. And you can tell they've only played Elliot, and most of them have Killer off. You have a sense of humor. I mean, being bald is funny. You thought the skin looked cool, so you bought it, only to play it in game and realize it looks silly, because 2-time has a big ass weird smile. But you'll still play with it. I don't even know why so many people play this skin. It's literally 2-time in a jock outfit. There's nothing special about the skin. You might as well just play with default. You wanted something different from the bland black and white color palette 2-time has. So you chose for the sunset, and honestly, you're loving it. Now, you thought the skin was cool, then you played as him, it looked lame, then you got to a second life and you thought, this skin is still cool. This skin's really underrated, and honestly, you're really cool for picking this skin. I'm not gonna lie, you're annoying. You will ramble how the kitty cat skin for 2-time is the cutest thing ever, but when you get in the game, you survive only 20 seconds despite having 2 lives. 20 seconds. How can you even say the skin is good when you can't survive long enough to look at it? I fuck with this skin, and I fuck with you heavy. You're actually good at this game, and you play 2-time efficiently. Despite 2-time being pretty useless as of now, you somehow make it work. You're really good, and I don't know why, but the killer always targets you. Honestly, you're just average. I've never seen a good player that plays this skin, or a bad player. You're average, you'll die in average time, and honestly, you like the skin because it looks good, and it does. I'm going straight to milestone 4 for this skin. Honestly, there's just nothing to talk about for the other 3, and they all look the same, except for the 4th one. I despise you for having this skin. You have done nothing for 100 levels but doing generators and running around as your team helplessly dies, and then still losing a last man standing. Honestly, how can you even exist? You wanted to keep it simple and be different. You didn't want the hair because the hair looks stupid in your opinion. There's quite literally no reason you should be wearing this skin. I mean, do you fence in real life? Are you one of the 3 people who fence in real life? Fencing doesn't even exist. You must think the sword has a higher reach. Another classic bait skin. You thought it would look good because the face is like that. But then when you join the game, you've got that stupid look every Shadletsky has. You're just silly, and you like to have fun. Why do you have the skin on? Unless you're like the #1 fan of Shadletsky to have this skin on one of his games. There's no reason to. It's ugly, and if you think the skin looks good, you have bad taste. Yeah, you thought it would look cool and creative, but then realized that a lot of people also run the skin, and it's pretty overrated. You like to say, let me cook, and then miss your sword slash and help absolutely nobody. Yet another bait skin. You thought it would look cool as the face looks cool in the thumbnail, but then realized it's the same Shadletsky face, and it's lame. You're extremely good at this game and you overrate yourself. You also like how the skin has nothing to do with Shadletsky. You have a great sense of humor, you're always saying, how did that hit me? Arguably the best Shadletsky skin. Okay, the next 3 Shadletsky skins are just ninja skins for no reason. White, red, and black. I don't know why you would run any of these because they all look the same and they're stupid. There's no point. Honestly, you're pretty decent, but you still overrate yourself too much. You think because you have this cool sword and this cool skin that you can basically take on anyone, but you end up taking the most damage in the end. You're either lonely or you're matching with the milestone Elliot. You have actual good taste. You have a unique skin with a unique face, and you enjoy it. You're a chill dude, and honestly, you help the team a good bit. You try to embody the mentality of a knight, trying to protect your teammates no matter what, but then you just end up both dying. You probably listen to a lot of rock or play guitar in real life. Now there's 2 people who use this skin. One, which is majority of people, the ones who just think this skin looks cool, even though, it's not really. And 2, the people who actually know where it's from, the Dick Figure Show. And those are the best people. Fuck with you. You're actually good at the game, and you have an actual good skin. Honestly, this is pretty rare. You can help a lot. You use this skin because you're a Silent Hill fan. But, if you're smart, use this skin because the sword animation looks different and the sound effect is different also, oftentimes tricking the killer. You just like the color palette, that's it. The skin's not good. You like to make Minecraft movie references. Either you know this is a meme related to Brian Griffith, or you don't and you think the skin actually looks cool, which is weird. You honestly like combat initiation, and you also love the armor of the skin. You're often useful, but at times you would just sit around and do generators. You're either an actual angel for the survivors, saving everyone, or you literally do nothing and you just have a cool skin on. You keep it pretty simple. You like to stand out, but you don't want to stand out too much. You want to look like Shadletsky, but you don't want to actually look exactly like him. This is a good skin, you have good taste. You're actually helpful to the team also. There's only 2 players who play this skin. Either you are a god sent upon Forsaken, the best Shadletsky main, and you are extremely good at this game, or
You really don't care about this game at all, and you think it's so funny that you have the big skin, you just spam emotes. You like the skin as you can play Shadowski without looking like him at all. You don't really have a preference in any skin. I mean, seriously, why would you use this skin after all when there's so many normal skins you can use? Simply an upgrade from the pirate skin. You're surprised at how this is actually a decent skin, and you think you're gonna stick with Shadowski now. You're pretty annoying. You start to get cocky because you think you're good at the game, but in reality, you're still learning even though you're milestone 3. Wow, you're actually good at the game. This is surprising, and the best part is you're pretty tame too. You're not that cocky. You're usually quiet, or you're playing on Xbox, and you'll help when you can, but you know your worth. You have weird skin taste. I don't know why you would pick this skin. There's nothing about it good. He just has a hat. You thought the skin looked cool and edgy, but it doesn't, and now you regret. You were hoping the gifts would be part of your Sentry and Dispenser, but no changes were made to them. You got great fashion taste picking someone in a suit, and also you're often pretty good at the game building sentries in good spots and helping your teammates a lot. Honestly, this is a pretty good skin. You have great taste. You looked at attention to detail and made sure you wanted a skin to add a lot, but not too much. You also don't know what you're doing. Yeah, you thought you're hard and you think you're hard, but honestly, you're nothing. You're just a little boy. Yeah, you have absolutely no idea where this is from, and you thought it was Bob the Builder because his name is Bob. Now you actually know what you're doing. You've got the nice outfit and everything, but you like the rage a lot. Yeah, not gonna lie, you're pretty annoying. You think your skin is cool and quirky because it has special faces when hit, but in reality, you're just a weirdo. You're a simple person with simple taste. You don't want a skin that stands out too much, but you also just want a nice skin to look out, while keeping that retro style. Just like the last skin, you want to be basic, but at the same time, you want a skin for once that screams you and is unique, and this is the perfect one for you. Yeah, you're just a Team Fortress 2 fan, and you like to say Engineer Gaming, and you're also pretty annoying if you use a soundboard. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm just going to Milestone 4 skin, because all the other ones are actually bad, except maybe Milestone 3. You're actually good at building, man, and you know when to use your sentry. You barely ever get hit while building your sentry, and you're always being a nuisance. Not gonna lie, props to you, because you're actually good at this game. And some of you guys love to say you're Batman, because on the back it says BM. You actually think you're in the Last Guest movie, and you'll just go charging into the killer and die. How insane do you have to be to equip this horrible skin? You're literally a scout ranger. You did not play Roblox and guess for a thing. You think your outfit's hard, which it is, but you still suck. Okay, you really think you're the Last Guest, and you really will go into the killer and instantly die and kill yourself. Yeah, you like the roleplaying Forsaken. You're pretty chill, and honestly, can't complain. You're not good, but you're also not bad. Now, you did play Roblox before Guest removed. Okay, you're actually good at Guest. You realize that Guest is more of a survivalist than Sentinel, and now you're a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, you really like the Last Guest movie, and you will praise this guy until the day you die. I'm gonna put the boy and girl Guest together, and I know these are some sort of lower skins that were Guest before Guest for here, except they're just such bad skins. I mean, they're ugly. There's no reason you should wear them. You're ugly too. Alright, you think you're all that, but you are a little bit. You still have some way to go though. I don't really get this skin. It doesn't look good. Hey, but I guess if you like the skin, you own a bike. You like the Invincible show, so you're the fucking GOAT. Alright, to be honest, you're not the best at the game, but that said, your drip is absolutely amazing. Alright, you're either a hit or miss. You're either horrible with a sense of humor, or you're pretty good with a sense of humor. You hate Jason mains, and also, you love when they play Jason. Dude, how old is this skin the game is from, Unk? Alright, wait a minute, why are you actually really good? Like, concerningly good? If you understand this reference, you're always going to use this skin. I mean, why wouldn't you? If you use this skin, you're either good, but not the best, or you are embarrassingly bad. Like, you can't even hit a block to save anyone's life. You're just an Overkill fan, but let's be honest, even Overkill fans can admit this skin is horrible. Yeah, I don't know, I guess you like the Natural Disaster Survivor game, but that's kind of weird. Yeah, you're just main cool kid, and you're trying to promote your main killer. You're either matching with the Ellie, or you just like the cosplay. You really like the 007 cool kid lore. Yeah, why are you equipping this skin? You think you're tough, but you don't realize you have a fucking burger on your head. You look stupid as shit. You embrace the burger and now you're a fat ass. Or you work at Burger King in real life. Holy shit, you are a fat ass. That skin's kinda funny though, so I respect it. You miss when you were a kid and Slenderman was scary. Yeah, you either just emote in the corner all match, or you would literally do nothing. Now you really think you're cool and edgy, but you're like 12. You think you're really cute, but you're like 14. You're honestly not bad at the game, but you could really work on your clones. Honestly, I don't see this enough, mainly because the people who use this skin are actual rocks in real life. You use this skin only so you can blend in with your surroundings, and you just pray it works. Once again, you're just like TF2. You really like that You Are an Idiot song. You either read like Undertale, or you just appreciate the character, and for once, love that there's not a burger on his head. Alright, you're just good at chance. People who typically use the poorest skins are also the best. Arguably the best looking agent skin, honestly, you're a goat for using this. You really like the color pink. You want to be basic, but also really stylish. You equipped the skin as soon as it was added because you thought it looked different from the other chance skins. You probably have a job in real life. Or you like Burger King, again. Honestly, this skin just looks silly, and I know you hit 0 shots. You are extremely good at chance and help your teammates a ton. The killer really hates you. I mean, this skin is good, but the player, you're probably the least threatening chance out there. Yeah, you're just like Ultra Kill, but, you know, this skin is ass. You couldn't pick between all the skins, so you grind it for the most basic one. This is your first chance milestone skin, and you liked it because it was red. Getting to the second milestone, you really didn't see much of a change. You're seeing a little bit of a change in this new gun model. You're hopeful that the milestone skin will be amazing. And you just got scammed. This milestone skin is nice, but not much really changed. You're pretty upset and you really hope the skin gets reworked. Yeah, you equipped the skin to feel more agile. You've been around Roblox for over 5 years. You think this looks cool, but it doesn't look that cool. Purple and black is your favorite color combo. You thought the skin looked better in the shop than it is in game. You either like the skin because it's pretty, or you like the skin because it's the only skin that isn't just a color recode. Wow, you're actually really fucking good at this car. Hop off the game. You do not take this car seriously at all, and you just laugh.